Please remain standing as the San Jose State Air Force ROTC Color Guard presents the colors. And now, please join Professor Joseph Frank as he sings the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early night what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome. What a wonderful way to begin today's ceremony. Please be seated. Good evening. My name is Ellen Junn, and in my capacity as Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, I have the distinct pleasure of welcoming all of you to San Jose State University at the 51st Annual Honors Convocation. First, I want to thank the Wind Ensemble directed by Dr. Harris and Professor Frank for their stirring rendition of the national anthem. Thank you. Thank you. Now, to begin the awards ceremony, I would like to introduce Beth Von Til, Chair of our Academic Senate and Lecturer in Communication Studies.
Good evening. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you the outstanding faculty and staff of San Jose State University. So will those faculty and staff, regardless of where you're sitting, please rise to be acknowledged. Provost Junn, at this time, I'd like to invite you to say a few words about the Dean's Scholars.
Thank you, Beth. Every undergraduate student of this university who has achieved a minimum grade point average of 3.65 in any 2 contiguous semesters out of the past 3 has earned the distinction of Dean's Scholar. This year, we're honoring a record number of 3,197 Dean Scholars. This represents It is a stunning achievement, and we're so proud. This represents 13% of our total undergraduate student population. So students, when your dean comes to the podium and acknowledges your college, please stand up where you are so that you can be recognized. It is now my pleasure to present to you our university deans, who will in turn acknowledge the Dean Scholars. First, representing the College of Applied Sciences and the Arts, Dean Charlie Bullock.
First of all, will the impressive students, faculty, and staff of the College of Applied Sciences and Arts please stand? Tonight's recognition of student achievements is one of the most important celebrations that takes place at San Jose State University. It is my pleasure to recognize students from programs in the following departments and schools: Health Science, Nutrition, Food Science and Packaging, Nursing, Occupational Therapy, Kinesiology, Hospitality, Justice Studies, Journalism and Mass Communications, and Social Work. Students, you will become the leaders that not only sustain but also improve the quality of life in our work environments as well as in our communities. Faculty, administrators, and staff, as well as your family and friends, are here tonight to acknowledge and applaud your remarkable academic achievements. We extend a proud and heartfelt congratulations to each of you. Thank you, and please be seated.
Next, representing the College of Business, Dean David Steele.
Will the students, faculty, and staff of the College of Business please rise so we can acknowledge you? President Kaomi, Provost Yun, deans, faculty, and honored guests, it is my pleasure to present to you the 529 Dean Scholars from the College of Business. These students represent concentrations in accounting, finance. What happened to finance? Accounting information systems, corporate financial management, marketing, management information systems, human resource management, international business, entrepreneurship, and management. It is indeed an honor to recognize your accomplishments. You have a limitless future in front of you as you become the leaders of Silicon Valley and beyond. On behalf of our faculty and staff, I congratulate all of you. Thank you, and please be seated.
Representing the college, the Connie L. Lurie College of Education, Dean Elaine Chin.
Will the outstanding students, faculty, and staff of the Connie L. Lurie College of the Education please rise? On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Connie L. Lurie College of Education, I am privileged to recognize the outstanding academic achievements of the 119 Dean Scholars from the 2 undergraduate majors in the Lurie College, Child and Adolescent Development and Communicative Disorders and Sciences. You have chosen a career path filled with possibilities for enhancing the quality of life for the people in our communities. We are very proud of you and your accomplishments and wish you a future filled with personal fulfillment and professional success. Thank you. Please be seated.
Representing the Charles W. Davidson College of Engineering, Dean Andrew Hsu.
Well, the students, faculty, staff of the Charles W. Davidson College of Engineering, please rise so we can all acknowledge you. President Kayumi, President John, it is my pleasure to present to you these top students in aviation and technology, biomedical, chemical and materials engineering, civil and environmental engineering, computer engineering, electrical engineering, industrial and systems engineering, mechanical and aerospace engineering, and general engineering. We're proud of your achievements. You are our future leaders in creating infrastructures, expanding possibilities, and innovating solutions to improve our lives. We're counting on you and your imaginations to help us meet the needs of the 21st century. Thank you. Please be seated.
Representing the College of Humanities and the Arts, Dean Lisa Vollendorf.
Thank you. Will the students, faculty, and staff of the College of Humanities and the Arts please rise? Right on. President Kayomi, distinguished faculty, honored students and guests, the college prepares students to make decisions that shape the future of cultural, artistic, intellectual, and ethical life in our global society. We have 9 departments and schools, and they include the School of Music and Dance, the Department of Art and Art History, the Department of Design, the Department of English and Comparative Literature, World Languages and Literatures, Linguistics and Language Development, Humanities, Philosophy, and the last one is a mouthful, but there are a lot of you out there, Television, Radio, Film, Theater, and Animation Illustration. We can't hear you. President Kayomi, these students, and you can hear them today, these students have the potential to be remarkable leaders and creators in the arts and humanities. They have demonstrated admirable capacity for success in meeting the challenges of our time. They are ethical, passionate, and compassionate men and women who have a clear and elevating vision about how to make our world a better place. Honored students, your faculty, colleagues, friends, and family members salute you. Congratulations. And please be seated.
Representing the College of Science, Dean Michael Parrish.
Will the remarkable and hardworking students, faculty, and staff of the College of Science please rise to be recognized? This academic year, 211 students from our college have achieved the distinction of being a Dean's Scholar. Today's awardees represent the Departments of Biological Sciences, Chemistry, Computer Science, Geology. Hey, a lot of geologists out there. Mathematics and Statistics, Meteorology and Climate Science, Physics and Astronomy, and our Science Education program. Please join me in congratulating these students and their families. Thank you. Please be seated.
Representing the College of Social Sciences, Dean Sheila Bienenfeld.
Will the students, faculty, and staff of the College of Social Sciences please rise so we can all acknowledge you? Provost Jun, deans, faculty, staff, and honored guests, I'm proud to present to you the 525 Dean Scholars from the College of Social Sciences. These students represent undergraduate majors in African American Studies, Anthropology, Behavioral Science, Communication Studies, Economics, Environmental Studies, Geography, Global Studies, History, Political Science, Psychology, Social Science, and Sociology. I also note that there are 28 minors in the college and 2 departments with only graduate majors, Mexican American Studies and Urban and Regional Planning. President Kayomi, these students represent the finest combination of critical thinking, writing, quantitative and qualitative research skills. They are uniquely prepared and ready to address the most critical issues facing society in the 21st century. We are immensely proud of these students and look forward to the great things they will do as they move beyond college. And so, dear students, on behalf of our faculty and staff, we congratulate you. Thank you. And please be seated.
Representing all software engineering, special majors, and undeclared majors, Associate Vice President Dennis Yena.
Will all the software engineering and special majors and undeclared majors please rise to be recognized? The Office of Undergraduate Studies oversees these interdisciplinary and special programs. The students who are standing tonight are innovators and explorers who have demonstrated academic excellence in programs that transcend the boundaries of the other majors. Software engineering is an interdisciplinary program that combines both computer science and computer engineering. Special majors are creating their own unique majors, involving several disciplines, while undeclared majors continue to explore a variety of our 80 or 90 degree options before selecting their pathways to a degree. Their numbers are small, as befits their uncommon choice to chart their own course. They are, as the saying goes, the few and the proud. I congratulate you on your outstanding academic achievements. Thank you, and please be seated.
Because of their outstanding exemplary academic achievements, we have designated a special and select group of undergraduate students from all of the colleges in the university as President's Scholars. This academic year, approximately 24,085 undergraduate students, there were 317 students who have achieved a perfect 4.0 in at least 2 contiguous semesters of the 3 semesters prior to the convocation. Some of these scholars are here with us today. They have reached this level of excellence through their own individual sacrifice and through the support of their families, friends, faculty, and staff, overcoming all obstacles in their personal, economic, social, and educational circumstances to be among the very top 1% at this university. Will all of the 2012 President's Scholars please stand? Please come to the podium.
Lauren Serpa, Radio, Television, and Film.
Camilla Burns, Business Management Information Systems.
Richard Bartmus, Management Information Systems.
Tyler Kroyman, Mechanical Engineering.
Elisa Raven, Animation Illustration.
Brian Orlando, Management Information Systems.
Jenny Monson, Industrial and Systems Engineering.
Walid Miftah, Software Engineering.
Terry Bella, Biological Science, Molecular Biology.
Cody Mills, Photojournalism.
Hi, my name is Erin Garrow, and I'm majoring in kinesiology.
Interpol Core Psychology.
Serena Organ, Biological Sciences, Systems Physiology, and Spanish.
Autumn Young, Business Marketing.
Corey Brown, Hospitality Management.
Hunter Welker, Animation Illustration.
Jeremy Moore, Spanish and Pre-Dental.
Holly Duffy, Health Science.
Mary Rothgeb, Communication Studies.
Austin Willis, Film.
Richard Torres, Social Work.
Catherine Barron, Hospitality Management.
Jessica Apple, Liberal Studies.
Tiana Huddleston, Pre-Nursing.
Ola Sabawi, Psychology.
Patricia Calhoun, Psychology.
Roden Briones, Justice Studies.
Julie Matsumoto, Sociology.
Eileen Nguyen, Corporate Financial Management.
Vaibhav Kishore, Applied Mathematics.
Li Lu, Accounting.
Nam Nguyen, Nursing.
Amanda Aguilera, Biology, Concentration in Systems Physiology, and a minor in Chemistry.
Kristen Haskell, Biology with a concentration in Systems Physiology and a minor in Chemistry.
I'm kidding. Hello. My name is Laurel Thorburn, and my major is Communicative Disorders. Thank you. Alyssa Borg, Communicative Disorders and Sciences.
Erica Stassi, Business Marketing.
Leif Rogers, Communication Studies.
Feng Tran, Business Marketing.
Tam Tran, Finance.
Pam Apana, Accounting.
Melissa King, Japanese and East Asian Humanities.
Natraj Das, Radio, Television, and Film.
Ákos Megyes, Radio, Television, and Film.
Heidi Nyberg, Radio, Television, and Film.
Tuanung, Computer Science and Mathematics.
Joy Timmons, Entrepreneurship and Japanese.
Beneath Judge, Finance.
Peter Tram, Business Accounting.
Catherine Bowman, Communicative Disorders and Sciences.
Lori Haggerty, Communicative Disorders and Sciences.
Suzanne Endish, Communicative Disorders and Sciences.
Lavina Salazar, Accounting.
Julie Berkowitz, Communication Studies, and a minor in Graphic Design.
Michelle Gibbs, Biological Science, Conservation, and Organismal Biology.
Krista Worth, Biology, Systems Physiology.
Sarah Solinsky, Nursing and a minor in Child Development.
Priscilla Tijerino, Nursing.
Marissa Campy, Liberal Studies, Prep for Teaching.
Lily Van Alsdahl, Anthropology and Comparative Religious Studies.
Yanping Zhang, Business Accounting.
Martha Garcia, Psychology.
Charisse Mantia, Theater Arts.
Jeannie Lou Quat, Marketing. Catherine Miller, Liberal Studies.
Francesca Kellett, English and Humanities.
Christopher Williams in finance.
Cindy Hardgrave, Communication Studies.
Sonia Murillo, Spanish and Political Science.
Christopher Davis, Accounting.
Shima Castillo, Nursing.
Nicole Sia, Nursing.
Will Ryback, Nursing.
Razmi Mohammed Abdul, Organization and Management.
Eric Castro, Computer Science, minor in Business.
Noelle Nelson, English Literature with a minor in Business Management.
Naomi Tudor, Health Science.
Kevin Allen, Economics.
Matt Ritchie, Management Information Systems.
Melody Gonzalez, Broadcast Journalism with a minor in Sociology.
Rami Mandawi, Biology, Systems Physiology.
Zane Melcho, Computer Science.
Nicholas Silva, Geology.
Cody Gramstead, Animation Illustration.
Jessica Lynn, Psychology.
Sarah Stickler, Nursing.
Kevin Berry, Environmental Studies.
Irina Gonzalez, Child and Adolescent Development.
Lei Fong Wong, Child and Adolescent Development.
Brandon Schlinker, Computer Engineering.
Caleb Chow, Computer Engineering.
Jonathan Young, Kinesiology.
Elaine Hui, Pre-Nursing.
Steve Dobos, Mathematics.
Robert Dawson, Accounting.
Tyson Peltz, Justice Studies and Political Science.
Danielle Ross, Psychology.
Amy Roberts, who knows?
Destin Nguyen, Accounting.
Matthew Diaz, Anthropology.
Cecile Pham, Business Management Information Systems.
Daniel Nguyen, Biochemistry.
Amber Shine, Nursing.
Christopher Wang, History.
Peter Tran, major in Psychology with a minor in Chemistry.
Ngọc Hang Tran, Biological Sciences, System Physiology.
Maimona Afzal, Liberal Studies, Preparation for Teaching.
Stephanie Henson, Psychology.
Karen Jarnigan, Health Science.
Mary Hestworth, Occupational Therapy and a minor in Psychology.
Parmesan, Justice Studies.
Raquel Arosa, kinesiology.
Anthony Thomas, molecular biology.
Tweet Nguyen, a proud nursing student.
Brianna Garcia, psychology.
Danielle Hinojosa, communication studies, minor in life.
Gwendale Gonzalez, nursing.
Felix Navarro, nursing.
Li Jiatong, accounting.
April Grady, nursing with a minor of complementary and alternative health.
Is it public speaking? Mainland Industrial System Engineering.
Thank you, Provost Jun. First, allow me to offer my congratulations to everybody being recognized. At this time, with great pleasure, I'd like to introduce the president of San Jose State University, Muhammad Kayoumi.
Thank you, Chair Fontel. Welcome, students, faculty, and guests. It's an honor for me to recognize academic achievements of San Jose State's best students. Presidents and Dean's Scholars, your scholastic performance is a proof that you have the high standards of achievement and that you are capable of attaining your goals. I proudly commend each and every one of you for your accomplishment and for your future promise. Your academic success indicates that you will, in all probability, will make significant contributions to our society after you graduate. It's an honor for me also to acknowledge the unsung heroes who work so hard to guide and support the students that are being honored today. So, with those parents, partners, spouses, significant others, children, relatives, and special friends of our honorees, stand please. Thank you for your crucial contributions that you have made in helping shape these scholars. Please accept our sincere thanks and congratulations. Please be seated. We now come to a part of today's program that is relatively rare. The California State University awards its first honorary degree to President John F. Kennedy in June 1963. Since the California State University's first honorary degree almost 50 years ago, San Jose State has bestowed this extraordinary honor distinction to only 26 special individuals. These individuals have demonstrated excellence in areas that benefit humanity and the state, the nation, and the world. They serve as role models to be recognized and honored. Honorary degrees are conferred by the California State Board of Trustees through a highly selective process that recognizes their excellence and extraordinary achievements in the significant areas of humane endeavor. Nominees must be distinguished in their field and must have demonstrated intellectual and humane values that are consistent with the aims of their higher education and the highest ideals of their personal field of choice. The Board of Trustees of the California State University in San Jose State approved the 28th doctorate degree to John Chambers, Chairman and CEO of Cisco Systems. California State Board of Trustees Chair Bob Lenscheid will represent the CSU Board of Trustees in conferring the honorary degree, and I would like to ask him to come to the podium to start the process. Chair Lenscheid.
Thank you, President Kiyomi. On behalf of the California State University Board of Trustees, I hereby certify that the appropriate procedures have been followed in the nomination of this candidate by the California State University, San Jose State University, and the Board of Trustees. John Chambers, would you please join me at the podium and accept this recognition? I am pleased to start by reading the citation to John Chambers. John Chambers is the chairman and CEO of Cisco Systems, a multinational networking corporation located in the Silicon Valley, and a strong supporter of education. Widely regarded as a visionary leader, Chambers' extraordinary achievement in business and his leadership in education, public service, and philanthropy exemplify the ideals of the California State University. Under John Chambers' leadership, Cisco Systems has been an important partner to San Jose State University since 1995. In 2009-10, Cisco was a top employer of San Jose State graduates. In 2001, Cisco established San Jose State University's Cisco Networking Lab, which provides students and faculty in business, engineering, and science the opportunity to study state-of-the-art networking technology. Mr. Chambers has served 2 American presidents, most recently as vice chairman of the George W. Bush National Infrastructure Advisory Council and George W. Bush's Transition Team and Education Committee, and on President Clinton's Trade Policy Committee. John Chambers has been recognized for his philanthropic leadership, having received the U.S. State Department's top award for corporate excellence twice, once in 2010 and 2005. He also received the first ever Clinton Global Citation from President Clinton and has been awarded the Woodrow Wilson Award for Corporate Citizenship. His other numerous honors include the 2012 Bauer Award for Business Leadership from the Franklin Institute, and being named one of the Time Magazine's 100 most influential people, and one of Business Week's top 25 executives worldwide. So in recognition of these many accomplishments in business, education, public service, and philanthropy, I'm proud to be here on behalf of the Board of Trustees of the California State University and San Jose State University to confer upon John Chambers the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. President Kiyomi, would you join me, please?
Trustee Lenscheid, it's an honor for me to recognize John Chambers, and by the authority that has been vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the California State University, I confer upon John Chambers the degree of Humane Letters with all of the rights, honors, and opportunities pertaining thereto. It's an ancient tradition and custom to invest those who receive academic degrees with a hood that designates the degrees bestowed. I'd like to ask Chair Lenscheid to help me with this investiture. Chair Lenscheid. And now it's my honor to introduce to all of you Dr. John Chambers, who will make a few comments. Dr. Chambers.
Thank you very much. First, on behalf of all the honor students here, having watched how important this is to your friends and families, but also to the faculty, we are so very, very proud of you. You make a difference in all of our lives. My parents were both doctors, and they taught me early on how important education was, and it was the equalizer in life. But when the internet came, we realized it went way beyond that. It was the ability to apply technology to every one of the students that we talked about here early in a very unique way. And so it is an honor for all of us at Cisco to accept this award, because leadership is about a team, and it's a team that I'm very, very proud of, and the leader absolutely gets too much of the credit, and occasionally President Mo too much of the heat too. Little humor there. But I was asked to talk a little bit about Silicon Valley and what is so unique about Silicon Valley, but also what is so unique about this university. And for those of you who know me, I don't give out compliments I really don't mean. Silicon Valley, when you go around the world, when you talk to the leaders in Russia or China or India or in Canada or the UK, all of them are trying to say, what is the unique magic here? And the unique magic that people don't grasp, it starts with 3 great universities in the West Bay and South Bay. Universities who prepare students for where the jobs will be in the future and teaches learning in continuous innovation and continuous learning, which never stops. Because most of you will not stay in your primary role that you've been trained for. You will change between 5 and 10 times during your business careers or whatever career you decide. So it is about how you continuously learn. The second thing that's unique about Silicon Valley is the venture capitalists who provide not necessarily the money, but the expertise that come together in a collaborative group for where organizations can go. The third thing is you have a number of role models, starting with Hewlett-Packard, Oracle's, the Intels of the world, Cisco's, and others, that are both models to follow after and candidly a good source of resource to help companies grow and grow at a rapid rate. The fourth thing is supportive government from the state and local basis. But the fifth and most important is a workforce that is willing to take risks and move rapidly. I've watched, and I've spoken at probably 200 to 300 universities around the world. There is something magical at this university. It would be so easy just to stop at this level. We hire 6% of our total population is from this university, even though the majority of our employees are outside the state of California, and 12% of our interns. And when you begin to see those results, you say, what is it that is so unique here? First, you prepare teams to collaboratively learn. But you do something that Silicon Valley understands you must do. You constantly reinvent when changes occur in education. We are about to change every aspect of the industries you're now leading over this next decade at a pace that's not been done before. And for education not to change with it means the great institutions will get left behind. A decade from now, you will learn differently, you will collaborate differently, and you'll see a few universities and university systems that are willing to take the risk to change. And that takes courage and conviction. The ability to realize the way that my generation was trained, command and control, top down, lecture in the classroom, work outside the classroom, collaborative, is going to go the exact reverse. Majority of education in the future will be delivering classes online by great faculty. And the ability to come into the classroom to collaborate together to really learn, which has a much higher retention rate. When that first starts, you get a lot of resistance. And yet that is what this university is doing. I know for us in faculty, or for us in the management of our own company, reinventing ourselves is hard, and it's usually the most successful that are the most difficult to move. But if we don't change as a country, we will lose the #1 education advantage we have in this world, which is our great university system. And we have to think out of the box in terms of delivering the quality of education and increasing it dramatically in a shorter time period at maybe half the cost. And notice, higher quality, much lower cost, and using technology, which this valley understands probably more than anyone else how to do. Just like most companies in the valley who are successful today, they won't be in business 10 years from now. You have to reinvent yourself, and you have to change. That is the opportunity you have in front of us. And President Mo, I want to congratulate you, the team here, and the faculty for having the courage to do that. And to lead what I think will be the example for the rest, not just of the California State University system, Chairman. I think it's going to be the example for our country. And I do think this is something that has a sense of urgency to it. So often people ask, John, if there's one lesson that you've learned as a leader, what would it be? And I think it applies to all of us, and the students in particular. Every leader that I've ever met, and I've talked to 5 generations of U.S. presidents, most of the leaders around the world, business and government, and you ask them, are you a product of your successes? Or are you a product of your setbacks and challenges? Every one of them that was a great leader said, without exception, your setback and challenges. That's what this university's prepared you for as well. And when those challenges come, and they will in your personal life and your business life, having the courage to believe in yourself and to get back up and handle that will determine who you are as a person and your success in life. So it is a great honor to receive the 28th award of this. And President Mo, I think it's an honor that you're the 28th president here at the university. And so on behalf of all the Cisco family, I want to thank you very much and remind those of you, we are still recruiting. We'd like to see the best and brightest at Cisco. Have a great day and thank you.
And now, it's my distinct pleasure to present our keynote speaker. He's an exceptional colleague who has recently earned one of the highest honors awarded to faculty. He has been named the San Jose State University's Outstanding Professor. Outstanding Professor Award recognizes excellence in teaching effectiveness. The 2012-2013 Outstanding Professor is Dr. Alejandro Garcia, Professor of Physics, Astronomy, and the College of Science. Professor Garcia's effectiveness as a professor can be seen through his professional work in physics and animation and the input that he brings back to the classroom. He has been recognized for his commitment to bringing science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education to visual arts, having developed a first-year experience class entitled The Nexus of Art and Sciences in 2006, and a San Jose State Studies class entitled Physics of Animation in 2009. The latter course, which is an interdisciplinary collaboration between the Physics and Animation Department with the College of Science and Colleges of Humanities and the Art, are a product of one of 2 National Science Foundation grants earned by Professor Garcia. The most recent one looks at the optics of animation. As physics consultant to DreamWorks Animation, Professor Garcia applied traditional physics to the art of animation in the film Madagascar 3, Europe's Most Wanted, and in that capacity, he's been able to bring valuable information back to his students about how physics is used in major feature film studios. Professor Garcia says that there is no secret recipe for teaching, but he insists on his students that they must always look with a keen and very fresh eye in order to understand how things move in this world. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, it's my honor and privilege to present to you San Jose State's 2012-2013 Outstanding Professor, Dr. Alejandro Garcia.
Thank you, President Kiyomi. First, I would like to thank the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and I'm sorry, this is the wrong speech. First, I would like to thank the university for this great honor and for the privilege of being here today addressing our finest students. And I'd like to take advantage of this opportunity to tell you about a nexus. I'm not talking about a new smartphone or tablet. I'm talking about an intersection, a common ground, a meeting point, a confluence. And the nexus that I want to tell you about is the nexus of art and science. Now, to illustrate what I'm talking about, I'd like to start by showing you a clip from a movie that I recently worked on. If we could roll the clip. So what you are seeing here is the simulation of the mixing of two fluids at molecular scales. And this is the type of work that I do with a Berkeley lab in the field of nanotechnology in support of the development of biofuels. But let me show you a clip from another movie that I also worked on.
Marty?
Circus, Afro, circus, Afro, polka dot, Afro.
Really?
So, thank you. Thank you. So as President Kayomi mentioned, I have been consulting with DreamWorks Animation, and I have worked on that film. Was a physics consultant, and I am still working with DreamWorks currently on their upcoming film Peabody and Sherman, which is should be released about a year from now. Now, you might wonder, how is it that a physics professor would be working with a Hollywood movie studio? Well, it's because DreamWorks, Pixar, Disney, Sony, all the major studios combine art and science. In fact, you should remember that the Oscars are awarded by the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Sciences. But let me give you another example. Let me tell you about my friend Dave Yee, who graduated from San Jose State a few years ago, and he currently has a high-level position with Apple. Now, I can't tell you what Dave currently does because everything at Apple is top secret. But what I can tell you is what he did before going to Apple, which was he was an art director with Industrial Light and Magic and worked on a number of films, including the most recent Star Trek reboot. Dave got his degree from San Jose State, Bachelor of Fine Arts, in animation illustration, and yet today he works at one of the leading technology companies in the world. Now, is that unusual? No, because Apple is also a company that's at the nexus of art and science. Now, if you think about it, every major company that Silicon Valley is famous for is a company that combines technology with humanities. Google, Facebook, Netflix, Cisco. If you don't believe that Cisco is a company at the nexus, how many of you in the last week watched a movie or a TV show using the internet? For that reason, the entire entertainment industry is working hand in hand with companies like Cisco. Now, there are new careers emerging, and San Jose State is evolving so that our graduates will succeed in this 21st century landscape. That's why I teach animation to, that's why I teach physics to animation majors. That's why engineers are learning game design. That's why management information systems majors are learning world cultures in order to globalize business software. And that's the reason why NASA awarded San Jose State over $73 million, not for research in engineering or science, but to the Department of Psychology for human systems integration research. You see, it's ironic, but as technology has advanced, it hasn't made the human element less relevant. It's made the human element the most important element of all. Now you may be thinking, Alejandro, this all sounds very interesting, but what does it mean for me? I mean, I'm not part of this nexus, but it sounds interesting. What could I do? Well, what I would say to you is, if you're a humanities major, take some science courses. If you're a science or engineering major, take some humanities courses. If you're neither, take both. Think it's too late in your career to do something like this? Well, I was in my 40s when I took my first illustration class here at San Jose State. Most of you look younger. So, while you're here, take advantage of the wonderful, diverse programs and departments that we have to offer. And for those of you in the audience, whether you graduated last year or 30 years ago, this university is here for you too. Trust me, step outside of your comfort zone and come to the Nexus. Do it because you will discover that in order to unlock your full creative potential, you need to think with the mind of a scientist, guided by the heart and soul of an artist. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In closing, I just wanted to once again congratulate all of you who earned your place here today in this ceremony by your hard work and your academic excellence. Let me say on behalf of all of San Jose State's faculty, we are extremely proud of each and every one of you. Well done, Spartans. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Garcia. Congratulations on this important award and for your beautiful and inspiring words to our students and recognitions. We're very proud of all of you, as you've heard here at San Jose State, and we're very proud of this institution because it offers all of our students the ability to take advantage of a liberal arts education that covers the range of science, mathematics, arts, and humanities. So once again, we commend all of the 3,514 students who've been honored this evening, and also to our dedicated and talented faculty who've taught and mentored you over the years. Students and parents, please show your appreciation once again for our faculty by applauding them for their support. Congratulations to all of you and to your parents and your families. I hope that you and your families will also join us in the courtyard for light refreshments immediately following the ceremony. I'd also like to express my gratitude to those who made today's event a reality, the members of the Honors Convocation Committee, the staff of the Events Center, the Provost's Office, the team from Academic Technology, and all of the student volunteers. Thank you all for coming to this event tonight, and our heartfelt congratulations to Dr. John Chambers. We appreciate everyone's commitment to learning and to achievement. Will everyone please stand for the recessional and remain in your place until the platform party and the faculty exits.